Oh, hello, agents out there. Haven't done one of these in a while, so I just wanted to do a quick little recap of what I would do if I was a new agent to be successful. A lot of times we have us managers who have been here a while, been here 10 plus years, 5 plus years. We always get questions like, "Hey, if you had to start all over again, how would you do it, or would you change anything?" A lot of times people wouldn't change anything specific. I would. You know what I mean? I'd rather go through all the failures a lot faster. So this is what I have to come up with. Little quick video on telling you how to focus, change your focus, get to the answers, and get to your business excelling a lot faster than what mine did as I started. All right, the first thing I would do. First, I gotta remember this all the time. Ubuntu. I am because we are. The more people you have in your square that are positive and productive assets when it comes to listening and giving advice, the better. Remember, you got to surround yourself with people with the entrepreneurial mindset, people that are going to feed you positivity, and people that really support your decision-making skills so that you know, hey, I have some support when I take chances, I'm going to have some back. And I also need those people that if I try something, they think it's crazy, are real honest with me and forward push me and say, hey, maybe you don't want to go around that route. So remember, Ubuntu, I am because we are. Now, the first thing I would do, more than anything else, is believe in the lead system. Like truly believe in the lead system. Know that all these leads are generated from we generate them in-house, but all these leads are generated because somebody out there was looking for either one, the Funeral Advantage program information, two, burial insurance, three, cremation insurance, four, life insurance, five, maybe to leave a little bit back money back to their family, or six, they didn't want to be a burden, seven, they just recently experienced a health scare. So when you know that these leads are generated one of those 7 ways, you know that the leads are accurate. Therefore, when you go to a house, your chest to be out a little bit further, you have some extreme confidence in you, and you approach that house or you approach that phone call with some confidence, because that's big. That would be one of the first things I did. Number two, by calling it, I would have more activity. And by activity, I mean a couple things. Number one, by having leads, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to call them. I'm going to try to set up some appointments so that my activity rate is high. Okay? After I get off that phone, whether they say yes or no, that really doesn't matter to me. I just need to know I'm trying to make 20 calls a day. Therefore, I produce activities. I have 20 numbers. All right. As you first start, you may not have 20 right away because you might have some leads with no numbers on them. That's okay. Some of the numbers may not work. That's okay. This is what we're going to build to. Next thing, with the leads, now I have a place where people that have reached out and had interest in this product, I have a place to go. Our company is great in putting us in the neighborhoods of people that buy our leads. So the first thing I'm going to do, make sure I get my leads. Next thing I'm going to do, I'll make sure I call them. Third thing I'm going to do is I'm going to door knock them, because door knocking them, calling them, that's going to produce activity. Activity is going to go on our 20-point system. That 20-point system is going to make you a lot of money. You guys, make sure you're following that 20-point system. So one, again, believe in the needs, get the leads, and then start getting active on them. Two, presenting. The lead's gonna get me to presenting. This is the most important part. Okay, number one, any type of business I have to have people to see. Number two, I have to be able to present to them to buy my product, right? I have to be able to present to them to buy my product. How am I gonna present to them? Calling 20 a day, like I said earlier. Calling 20 a day, that is so important. Door knocks, another thing. Sometimes these leads don't call us. Guess what? I'm not just going to throw that lead away or put it in the trash. I'm going to make sure I knock on that door. Doom, doom, doom. This is Eric Smith, and then introduce myself. I'm just here to give you an opportunity to buy this product from me. So I got to make sure I'm doing door knocks. We have a door knock script. I'm not going to go over that now. I'm just giving you the A, B's, and C's of how to be successful. Number three, you're going to have to make a commitment to a schedule. Right? No matter what your schedule is. I know you're all 1099 or whatever it might be, but you have to have a schedule, get it to your upline, and hold yourself accountable to it. All right? Get a schedule. If you want it to be 40 hours a week, make it 40 hours a week. If you want it to be 50 hours a week, make it 50. If you want it to be 20, make it 20. But whatever you do, you got to stay committed to that. So once again, first thing we're going to do is get them leads. Next thing you're going to do, we're going to be active when them leads happen by calling those leads, making sure we're getting our 20 points a day, and hopefully we're really starting to present. Now, I can get 10 presentations a weekend minimum. 10 presentations a weekend minimum, I'm going to be selling at least 5 to 8 of those. All right, we try to get you a 30% conversion rate, but that's on your 20 leads total. A lot of them leads you aren't going to see. When I see leads, my conversion rate should be a lot higher when I'm sitting down with them. Why? Because they reached out for a reason, right? Then what I'm going to do, once I start presenting, start getting more sales, and then we're going to go from there. KPI, another big thing you got to make sure. If I was new, I would start looking at this right away. These are called key performance indicators. What are the top people in the business doing to be successful? Number one, we already know they're doing this. Number two, we already know they're doing this. Another thing that they are extremely consistent. This business is a business you have to be in the field 4, 5, 6 days a week. You can't work 2 days, 10 hours a day and think it's going to work like that. It just isn't. You have to be in the field 4, 5, 6 days a week if you can. If not, you got to get real efficient with your hours, right? So we got to be consistent with our hours. Persistent. The word no really can't mean anything to you. No just means not right now. So if somebody says no, take that photo, unless it's a hard no, follow up with it a month from now. What I would want you doing is going for a hard no instead of trying to get the maybes. Can you call me back in a month? And you still count on that. I got to be persistent with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be pretty persistent with the person, especially if I get in front of them. I'm going to make them tell me no because they need this product. You got to remember, these people are professional procrastinators. Do not let them procrastinate because what's going to happen? One's going to pass away. Their family's going to call you up. Hey, Mr. Jones, I noticed that my mom had insurance with your company. I found your card, and you're going to have to tell them, hey, I'm sorry, call corporate. They're not going to have the information. I'm sorry, your mom, she didn't end up getting coverage with us because she probably told me she wanted to think about it, and I didn't follow back up with her. Or she said, not right now, and I let that no happen for a reason. Now this family has to come up with $8, $9, $10, $12, $15, $20,000, all because we didn't just give that little extra push, right? And I'd rather have that, your mom told me a hard no and it slammed the door in my face and told me to never come back. I'd rather have that than look back on my notes and somebody said, let me think about it. The next thing we're gonna do, written goals, all right? You have to have written goals. You have to put that down in paper. You have to have a roadmap of where you're going to go in this business. And usually I want your written goals to be daily. And they're already done with that 20-point system. So we got that taken care of for you. Weekly, still right there. Monthly, that's something you're going to have to do on your own. There should be 12 months of the year. If there's 12 months a year, you should have 12 goals for every month. I'm telling you, if you start doing these goals, write them down every single month, watch your production go up. Watch your production go up, watch how many families you help go up, and watch your life get better, more importantly. Then last thing, you have to have a growth mindset. What are you putting into your mind? Do not think you can just go through this business without reading something, without listening to something, without putting that good old-fashioned Southern soul food into your mind. Make sure you have a growth mindset. You're willing to learn. You're willing to listen. You're willing to be coachable. And more important than anything, especially for you new agents, give us 90 days. Give us 3 months to be able to make you successful. And you follow that system, you follow these guidelines, and I guarantee your success will happen. Just wanted to wrap that up real quick with you. This is Yante, Wakanda Forever. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.